Check out that view. All right, so let's go on to the food section here. So on top of what I just showed you earlier, I love this jet boil. It's a great thing. It boils water in less than a minute. And you'll have coffee and tea before everyone else. There's all these other cooking systems, and I kid you not, we went through maybe 2 of them. This is our 3rd one, and this has been the best investment. May seem a little expensive to some, but it's definitely worthwhile. I went on a trip where 2 other folks on our trip, their cook system failed because we were too high in altitude or it was too wet or something. Something happened, but this has never failed me. This is the jet boil, okay? And it does take propane. Here you can see it. There's several cans out there, but you gotta make sure that it will fit snug to the mechanics of your jet boil. And the great thing about it is you can take this and use it like a coffee mug. Real easy to clean out. We usually just boil water in it, and then to make our life easier, we take that boiled water and put it in these dehydrated food packs. And by the way, these meals are pretty excellent. Some people sort of scoff at the idea of having dehydrated food because they're nasty, but these are really good. Mountain House, this is my favorite chili mac with beef, and it's freeze dried. 12 grams protein, and I think it only costs about $5, $6 a pack, especially if you go through Costco and buy a whole box of them. About a $65 pack from Costco, and I think it came with 12 packs of a variety of freeze-dried food. So you tear this up, you put hot water in there, whatever it tells you, the amount of water that should be put in there. You close it up again, and you leave it for a few minutes until it's ready to be eaten. And we have a very extra long spoon, which is a necessity, because as you put the spoon inside here, you want to mix it up and not get all that food mess on your hands, okay? And also when you close the pack up, the food handle will stick out a little bit, and it just makes it so much easier than having to reach in and get your hands all messy from the ingredients of this bag. And this compensates for it. All right. So we have and then beef jerky is always good to travel with. Here's some more. Raspberry crumble. That is dessert. We're gonna have that with coffee and tea today. Beef stroganoff. Oh my God, I'm already salivating from all this. What else is in here? Oh, for breakfast, biscuits and gravy. And look at that, the weight is only 4.94 ounces. So here's 5.15 ounces. Not that heavy. And then, rice and chicken. All right, we're staying out for 2 nights. And we just arrived here after lunchtime. It's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we have breakfast skillet, hash browns and scrambled eggs mixed with pork sausage patty, peppers, and onions. Yum! Okay, so I'm going to show you how my system works here using the filter, the squeeze water filtration system, just like that. I pop the cap off, and I have my jet boil, my trusty jet boil here, already attached to its propane container. And this will open just like that. And I already have some water in there that was prepared, but I'm adding some more to it. And you simply just take the bag, as you can see here, whoa, right there. And you're just gonna squeeze the bag. You see that? Oh, I'm missing. It's hard to maneuver the camera and do the activity at the same time. And if I squeeze it hard enough, I can get a steady stream. Stay put, tripod, like that. There you go. And that's filtrated water. All right. So, okay, so anyway, you would do it from the top of the bag. You would squeeze from the top of the bag and make your way down. And to keep this clean, you want to put the cap back on because you don't want to contaminate it. And then I put the cover back on because there's a fill line in here, which is for 2 cups of water. I don't know if you can see that, but the ingredients for the raspberry crumble calls for 1 1/4 cups of hot water. So the cap goes back on. So I'll show you how fast this thing works. Okay, it's already screwed on safely. I'm gonna turn on the gas. Hear that? It goes psh, and then I hit that igniter switch. Boom. There you go. Alright. And we shall put this down on a flat spot. It's already boiling. Well, no, it's not already boiling. It's starting to do its magic. It takes about 30 seconds or so. In the meantime, while we're waiting for the water to boil, I will get the raspberry crumble. Directions on the back. 1 1/3 cup water. Ooh, my Cheeto fingers. I've been eating Cheetos earlier. And I'll do some of the car right up here. Open this, just like that. Oh, look at the ingredients. This is unexpected. See, more weight. Oh, and then here's the little bag I was telling you about, the little packet that gets the moisture out from the food. Oh, and then if it's really windy with this thing, you want to make sure you cover it with something, put it behind rocks so the wind doesn't keep messing around with the flame. It'll take longer for the water to boil. All right, so this thing here, the desiccant, that's what it was. You just toss that to the side for now, okay? But I am going to pick this up and put it in my garbage. All right, so I'm not actually littering, just in case you guys are concerned. And I'll take the raspberry crumble. What does it say here? Oh, sprinkle chocolate cookie. Oh, these are the sprinkles. What's in here? Chocolate cookies? Oh, yeah. Look at that. This is the chocolate cookies. All right, so we want to sprinkle that later. I'll lay that to the side. And here, this is the raspberry crumble. And I'll open that. I don't know why they put it in a separate bag. They could have just left it in the main container. This thing. This is the main container. Uh-oh. Looks like the water's boiling. See, it's already shaking. And that was fast. So I'll pour this in here. Sorry if my videos are all screwed up. I'm trying to work with both hands in a jet boil without burning myself and getting this all situated. I have my trusty long spoon. See how it fits well in there? I can just stir it up like that. There is the raspberry crumble right there. And the water's already boiling. Side. I'll show you inside what it's doing without, ow! Jeez, that's hot. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the water. Just like that. See what I mean? I didn't have to talk to you very long and it's already boiling. There it is. I dare not put my finger in that, and I am gonna try and not burn myself because I already burnt myself with the steam. And I'm gonna take my raspberry crumble, and this is 1 1/3 cups of water that the directions told me to boil. And I'm gonna grab this properly so I don't burn myself. And can you see that in the video there? There we go. we go. And pour it in, straight into the packet. And give it a little bit of a stir. You see that? There we go. Ooh, if you could only smell this. It smells like raspberries. Raspberries. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. And then, of course, there's chocolate. All right, so we're going to let this sit. I like to mix it and make sure you get the corners, the very edges of the packet here, because sometimes it'll sit there and it will not cook properly. Ow! Burn myself again. And, all right, and then zip it up. And then we'll just leave it like that. And there you go. How long do we have to leave it for? Oh well, I'll check on it later. Alrighty, so I think the raspberry crumble is now ready. Let's go see how it looks. Ooh, look at that, still warm, very warm. And oh my God, that smells good. This is a dessert. I stuttered on that one. Dessert. Let me try that again. And I am going to eat this before dinner because we carried this on 2 other backpacking trips. Had dinner first, got too full, and then didn't have any space for dessert. So this is what I'm going to do first. It's reverse psychology. Reverse a change of pattern. And there's the chocolate crumble. And look at that. I'm going to put this right on there. Oh, yumbo. Make sure I don't get all over the place so the ants don't go crazy, or the chipmunks. Looky. Okay, open your mouth wide. Ah. Oh my God, that's so good. Can you taste it? Especially that chocolate crumble with the tartness of the raspberry. Open your mouth again, wide. Ah, too late. Mmm, that's good. And this is breakfast. Hash browns and scrambled eggs. The water took less than a minute to cook in our jet boil. And this is what it looks like. It's really good, isn't it? Eggs look like eggs. You can see the meat and a little bit of the hash brown. The hash brown's all mashed up in there, but at least you can see the meat also. And it smells really good. I'm hungry. So this is a nice treat to have with some fresh cucumber from our garden. So I had just finished eating this delicious breakfast skillet freeze-dried meal, and I happened to look at the back and look at the Best By date. It says May 2048. It's 2020 right now, and look, it lasts for another 28 years.